2 fried eggs and little sausages for breakfast. Pop a couple of egg sandwiches in the microwave. Add a glass of milk to round it out. And you've got yourself a nutritious breakfast. This was Amy's favorite time of day. Meanwhile, Mary had just received a package from her mom back home, salmon roe rice. This was a seasonal delicacy you could only get at this time of year. Mary immediately called Amy over. She couldn't wait to cook it for her. Mary knew these ingredients were pretty pricey, so she brought along 2 bottles of good wine as a thank you gift. While waiting for the rice to steam, the two started chatting. It was during this conversation that Mary learned why Amy hadn't been home in 10 years. Amy grew up in a conservative household. Even though all 4 family members ate at the same table, her father and brother got lavish meals, while she and her mother had to make do with simple food. Her brother could get any toy he wanted without even trying. Amy could beg and plead but never got what she wanted. She'd even get scolded for being ungrateful. After dinner, her brother would just sit on the couch reading comics, while Amy had to clear the dishes. Back then, she'd often wake up hungry in the middle of the night and sneak into the kitchen for a late-night snack. When her father caught her, he showed no concern whatsoever. Instead, he complained about her making noise in the middle of the night. She'd wolf down the freshly toasted bread, while wondering why eating felt so sad. Family members should be treated equally. Why was their treatment divided by gender? Realizing that staying would only bring more heartache, she made the bold decision to leave home after graduation and went to college in another county. Even when her father kept pushing her to come back and find work, she firmly refused to give in. During those 10 years away from home, Amy had been trying to make up for all the food she'd missed out on. But when a woman has a big appetite, she has to deal with judgmental stares from others. Thank goodness she met Mary, who made her feel like her love of food was actually accepted. After hearing Amy's story, Mary was moved to tears. It seemed like she was the one accepting Amy's love of food, but to her, it was actually Amy who had saved her. In other people's eyes, Mary, who loved to cook, was always labeled as the perfect wife and mother type. Everything she did was seen as preparation for her future family and husband. Only Amy saw cooking as Mary's personal passion, without rudely judging her by housewife standards. This understanding meant the world to Mary. Amy couldn't bear to see Mary cry. Just as she was about to comfort her, her stomach betrayed her with a loud rumble, which immediately made Mary burst into laughter. The moment they opened the rice cooker, the sad atmosphere instantly disappeared. The aroma of the rice lifted both their spirits. Mary mixed the steamed salmon with the rice, while Amy used fresh seaweed from back home to make a pot of miso soup. Finally, they just needed to add the delicious salmon roe to their individual bowls of rice, and they could dig into their heart's content. One bite and the roe burst in their mouths, creating an unforgettable experience.